Yeah, hello all. This is Amogh, and now I am about to start the vocabulary session. So, for all the newcomers, I would like to explain the rules of this session. So, in this session, I will be sharing few new words, okay, in the group chat. You just need to go through it and understand the meaning of the word. Then you need to use that word in a sentence of your own. And you also require to post the sentence in the group chat, okay, so that we can review your sentences. So, I think if the rules are clear, I think let's jump on to our first word for the day, which is ubiquitous. I hope you guys can see the cue card. Can anyone please confirm? I have just shared a cue card in the
Yeah.
group chat. Yeah. So the first
Okay.
word is ubiquitous, which means present everywhere, like it is found everywhere. So it's a very simple word. So I need you guys to use this word in a sentence of your own, and you need to post your sentences in the group chat so that we'll be able to review your sentences. Okay. And if you want feedback from any particular admin in this group, you can tag them as well. Okay. Yeah, go on, guys. Like, start framing sentences of your own using the word ubiquitous, which means found everywhere. Yeah, I think we have a first sentence by Vipin, which says corruption has become ubiquitous in India. Yeah, Vipin, I think it's a really good sentence, which is making the right usage of the word ubiquitous and is grammatically sound as well. So, good one, Vipin. So, Ram has come up with a sentence which says air is ubiquitous. Yeah, Ram, I think it's a right sentence. So, good one. So try to frame as meaningful and creative sentences as possible, guys. Okay. So Shush has come up with a sentence which says smartphones have become so ubiquitous that it's hard to find anyone without one. Yeah, Shush, I think it's a wonderful sentence. So good job. Okay. So Prabhakar says the human emotions are ubiquitous all over the globe. Okay. Prabhakar, I think the sentence is making sense, but I think we can come up with some other better sentences. Okay. Human emotions will be obviously ubiquitous, right? Yeah, it's a good one, but yeah, even Ram as well. Air is ubiquitous is a very simple sentence, okay? You can come up with some other sentences, okay? Like you can refer to the sentence of Shush, which says smartphones have become ubiquitous, and VPN has brought in the dimension of corruption. So try to be as creative as possible, okay? There is nothing wrong, Prabhakar, okay? Try to be as creative as more creative in the next sentences of yours, okay? Divine has come up with a sentence which says people who like to obfuscate things are ubiquitous. Okay. Divine, are you there in the VC? Hello? Yeah, I think
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful sentence. Divine, I think sadly
Mhm.
people who like to obfuscate are becoming ubiquitous. So it cannot be 100% sure, but I really respect your opinion. Okay. So it's a good sentence, okay. So Ram says stress has become ubiquitous in corporate life. Yeah, Ram, I think it's a very good sentence, which is acceptable by most of us. I think good one, Ram. Okay. So Krishna says God is ubiquitous, no need to find in the temple. Okay. So Krishna, I think the first part is absolutely fine, which says God is ubiquitous, right? I think the second part, which reads no need to find in the temple, right? I think there is a need of pronoun. I think here, no need to find him in the temple, something like that. Okay, or find the God in the temple, something. No need to find in the temple. I think it's sounding bit incomplete. Okay, Krishna, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you. So Prabhakar says the usage of AI tools become ubiquitous these days. Okay. Prabhakar, I think there is a slight grammatical error in the sentence because you are saying these days, right? So you can say have become quite ubiquitous. Okay, the usage of AI tools have become quite ubiquitous these days. Okay, just add have before the word become. Okay, the rest is really fine, Prabhakar. Okay, so Vipin says apps are traps. Okay, good rhyming. So, but still they are ubiquitous to an extent of becoming addictive. Okay, Vipin, I'm not able to get the connection between being ubiquitous and becoming addictive in the sentence of yours. Okay, just try to link it in a much more better way,
Sir,
because anything that is ubiquitous
Amogh,
cannot be easily addictive, right? There is some link required, because you just need to establish the link between being ubiquitous and being addictive. Okay, yeah, you can speak, Vipin.
yeah, Amogh, how to pronounce this word?
Sorry,
Ubiquitous.
okay. Yeah, ubiquitous, yeah,
What? Ubiquitous.
yeah, yeah, divine.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I think Vipin, I think you got the feedback, right? Is Vipin in the VC? Okay, he's not in the VC. Okay, it's okay. So I think let's move on to our next sentence by Pihu. The internet is ubiquitous, connecting people everywhere. Okay. Yeah, Pihu, I think it's making sense, but I think the internet usage is ubiquitous rather than the internet itself, right? Pihu, I hope you're listening. I think the
Could you
internet
please
usage is,
repeat, sir?
yeah, the internet usage is what that is ubiquitous, okay? Because everyone are using the internet. So instead of saying the internet is itself ubiquitous, you can say the internet usage is ubiquitous, okay? The rest is really fine, Pihu, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So next sentence is by Anirudh, which says Preplaneta Americana, okay, is ubiquitous in nature. Okay, Anirudh, it's a nice sentence, and you have brought in the scientific name of cockroach. So good one, Anirudh, okay? And it's a funny one as well, and I'm happy to see you using sentences or creating sentences in some different domain of life other than the ones which you used to use before, right? So good one, Anirudh, okay? So Ram has come up with a sentence which says English has become a ubiquitous language in international business. Yeah, Ram, I think it's a wonderful sentence and the right usage of the word has been made. So good one, Ram. Okay. So Divine says English resources are ubiquitous. You just need the courage to start. Okay. Divine, I think the sentence is really fine. You can just add the word learning, right? You just need the courage to start learning so that the sentence sounds much more complete. There's nothing wrong in this. Just by adding the word learning towards the end of the sentence makes your sentence much more complete. Yeah. Yeah, Divine. Thank you. Yeah, I think those were the sentences, right? Using the word ubiquitous. So I think we can move on to our next word for the day. Yeah, the next word is cacophony. Okay. I hope you guys can see the cue card. So the next word is cacophony, which means a harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. Like, don't restrict yourself to to this meaning, okay? Because cacophony can be used in multiple different contexts as well. Try to interpret the meaning in a very broad sense. Anywhere there is what you can say disorder, or we can use the word cacophony. Okay, whenever there is dissent, when there is difference of opinions, okay, we can use the word cacophony. Okay, so yeah, start framing sentences, guys. The word is cacophony. A small disclaimer: don't just restrict the word to the sounds. Okay, cacophony can be used in multiple different contexts. Wherever there is difference of opinion, wherever there is dissent, you can use the word cacophony. Okay, so I'm eagerly waiting for your sentences, guys. So if you want a model example, I'll be sharing the example in a minute. Till then, try to frame sentence using the word cacophony. Okay. So yeah, I think we have few sentences. Let's read them. So the first one is by Shivi, which says PU. Okay, okay, sorry. First sentence is by Ram, which says
Sir, can
social media.
you invite her?
Who?
Like CB said to me that Piyu, can you I'm not able. She is not able to join VC, so
Okay,
I'm saying to
so
you, can you invite her?
okay, Shivi, right?
Yeah, Shivi.
Yeah, I'm inviting her. Yeah, invited. Okay, so yeah, we were reading the sentence by Ram, right? Which says social media sometimes feels like a cacophony of opinions. Okay, that's the right usage. That's a good one, Ram. I think the right usage of the word cacophony has been made. So good one. So Sush says the cacophony of traffic horns and shouting. Okay, vendors made it impossible to think clearly. Okay, Sush, I think you can rearrange the sentence a bit. Okay, you can bring the word traffic towards the later part because the cacophony of horns and shouting amid the traffic made it impossible to think clearly. Okay, how does this sound, Shush? Like, because the cacophony of traffic, that part is not that clear. Because the horns, yeah, you can understand. The shouting of vendors, you can understand. But the cacophony of traffic,
Means the cacophony of traffic means traffic noising, horns,
okay,
like
yeah,
this, like shouting.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you have mentioned horns as well, right? So I think you can
Yeah.
remove the word traffic, or you can say horns and shouting amid the traffic, like something like that. Okay, because the words
Yes,
traffic and horns coming together, I think you can keep just one, right?
but thing is, horns is only indicated that the bike sound or any vehicle sound, and traffic sounds look like all people sound. That's why I'm using here.
Okay, all people sounds through their horns only, right? In
Okay,
traffic,
okay, I will remove it.
yeah. So I think Krishna has come up with a sentence which says the market is full of cacophony of cars, horns. Okay, Krishna, you should use the apostrophe after S here, okay? Because there are multiple cars. Okay, Krishna, I hope you're listening. In the word cars, you should use the apostrophe after S, okay? If you the current usage of yours says only single car is there, okay? That would be a technical error, okay? So you can correct it, okay? So Prabhakar has come up with a sentence which says the meeting erupted into a cacophony among the members. Okay. Prabhakar, I need you to add few more details into your sentence, okay? The meeting related to what you can add, or you can say cacophony among members was related to what. Like you can bring in some topic, which you wanted to say was discussed in the meeting, right? The sentence is fine,
What
Prabhakar. I think you can make it much more comprehensive by bringing in few more details. That's it. So I think it's fine. Okay, there is nothing wrong in this. Okay, and I think Pihu has come up with a sentence which says there was a cacophony of sounds in the market. Okay, Pihu, I think it's a decent one, and I think your sentence is quite similar to the one made by Krishna, right? So try to be much more creative, Pihu. Okay, this is the right one. Okay, no errors is visible. Okay, so Divine has come up with a sentence which says she was overwhelmed by the cacophony of the world, so I wrapped my arm around her and made her calm down. Divan, I think it's a wonderful sentence. You are using the word cacophony in a metaphorical sense. I think that's making your sentence look much more beautiful. So good job, Divine. Okay, it's a wonderful sentence. Shivi, has she joined or even now she's not able to join?
Actually, sir, she is new on Telegram. That's why I think I don't know what she didn't join.
Okay, I'll send the invite again. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think Yeah, we have one more sentence by Sush, which says the construction site created a constant cacophony that shattered the peace of the neighborhood.
Amogh sir,
Yeah,
I have a question.
this is divine or correct?
Like cacophony represents a group, right? It represents a group, right? Like a group of, like a mixture of sounds. Like, can we say cacophony of car? Should we say cacophony of cars or car?
Okay, it would be cars, right? Because the sentence was used in the context of creating noise in the market, right? By Krishna. Okay, when there is
Hmm.
cacophony, that is multiple sounds, right? So there should be multiple cars to create multiple sounds,
Mm-hmm.
right? A single car
Mm-hmm.
horn cannot create multiple sounds at a time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think there should be multiple cars. So cars should be the right usage instead of car, okay? Because when there are multiple things, then only there can be what you can say disturbance, or you can say cacophony, right? So yeah, I think Sush has come up with the sentence which says the construction site created a constant cacophony that shattered the peace of the neighborhood. Yeah, I think Sush, it's a wonderful sentence which is making the right usage of the word cacophony. So good job, okay? So okay, I think if those are the sentences, we can move on to our next word for the day, right? So yeah, just a second. Yeah, I hope you guys can see the next word in the cue card. So the word is recalcitrant, okay? I repeat, the word is recalcitrant, which means to have an uncooperative attitude towards authority. So the word is recalcitrant, which means to have an uncooperative attitude towards authority. Okay. So I hope the image also explains the meaning to some extent. Okay. So I'm waiting for your sentences. Given I'm not able to read the message, can you type it out again, or you can unmute yourself and speak?
Is it a verb or adjective?
The recalcitrant or cacophony?
No, no, recalcitrant.
Recalcitrant, right?
Yeah, recalcitrant. Yeah.
I think it's better used as an adjective, I think. Adjective or adverb, okay? I think adjective, it would be the adjective. Sorry, it would be an adjective, right? Yeah. So start framing the sentences using the word recalcitrant. I think, yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah, we have a sentence by Sush. It says, no matter how recalcitrant life becomes, I remind myself that discipline and patience can still carve a way forward. Okay. Sush, I think the sentence is fine, and you're using the word recalcitrant in some different meaning, but it's absolutely perfect. So there's nothing wrong. So very beautiful sentence has been framed, Sush. So good one. Okay. So to clarify the usage of the word recalcitrant by Sush, the word recalcitrant also means like a difficult to manage or operate. Okay. So she has used it in different meaning. Okay. So the meaning
Okay,
which,
sir.
yeah. So Krishna says his recalcitrant behavior towards his boss may lead to a serious problem. Yeah, Krishna, I think it's a wonderful sentence and the right usage of the word has been made. So good job, Krishna. Okay. So Divine says if you really want to learn something, you have to let go of your recalcitrant attitude. Divine, I think it's a wonderful sentence again. You can just use a comma after something, okay? If you really want to learn something, comma, you have to let go of your recalcitrant attitude, okay? The rest is really fine, divine. Okay. So I think Anirudh has come up with a sentence which says, "My fights with my brother almost turns cacophonous to the point where my mother starts teasing us with, 'I'm your enemy, I'm my enemy, I'm the snake, you are the snake charmer.'" The actual one was in Hindi. Okay. So you're using the word cacophony, right? Phonous. Okay. Yeah, Anirudh, I think it's a wonderful translation from Hindi to English. But the second part of your sentence could have been translated in a much better way to make it much more impactful. The rest is fine on Arab, okay? So Prabhakar says the recalcitrant nature the among people has been increasing these days. Okay, Prabhakar, I think it's fine. The sentence is making the right usage of the word. So
Uh, could you like explain how to uh, pronounce it again? Like, I don't know how to
the
pronounce
word
this
is
word.
recalcitrant, okay? Recalcitrant, okay?
Recalcitrant. Okay, I thought L is silent.
Uh, no, I don't think so. Okay. I think it's recalcitrant, okay? So Sush, you have typed out something, I wasn't able to read it. Okay, so let's move on to our next word, right? So I think next word is a very interesting one. I think it would be really useful for you guys in your daily lives. So yeah, I hope you guys can see the cue card. The next word is sycophant. Okay, it's pronounced as sycophant. Okay, so the next word is sycophant, which means like to excessively price someone in order to get something in return. Like I hope the image is better explaining the word. So the word is sycophant, which means to behave in a way like you are flattering someone, like you are praising someone, so that you can get something in return from them. So I hope the meaning is clear. So the word is sycophant. Okay, I'm eagerly waiting for your sentences, guys. So in sessions, I think the session is structured in a way that we move from easy words towards the more difficult ones. Okay, so I think this is a quite challenging word to make sentences, but I think you guys will be able to do it. So the word is sycophant, which means a person who excessively flatters someone, so just to gain advantage from him. Okay, just to gain something in return. Okay, so yeah, start framing your sentences, guys. I think we have a sentence by Gurbani which says, "For your rights, you have to be recalcitrant in nature." Okay, students and peasants are having recalcitrant nature because they won't. Okay, I think there are three sentences, Gurbani. Gurbani, are you in the VC? Okay, she's not in the VC. Okay, I'll have to type out the errors in the sentences. So I think we have sentence by Prabhakar which says, "Most politicians allow only sycophants in their close coterie." Okay. I think it's a wonderful sentence, Prabhakar. I think it displays the modern reality of politics as well. So good one, Prabhakar. Okay. So I think let's move on to our next sentence by Divine, which says nowadays people have generalized on swoggling and have become extreme sycophants. Okay. On
Uh,
okay.
so means getting better by cheating or cutting someone.
Sorry.
Hornswoggle means getting better by cheating or lying.
Yeah. To like means to trick someone, right? If I'm right.
Yeah, it means to trick someone, yeah, by
Yeah.
cheating
Okay.
or like by lying.
Yeah. I was trying to comprehend the deeper meaning with in the sentence. Generalized also because moving from tricking to say being a sycophant, I think I'm not able to get it because both in a way mean the same, right? Like in the deeper sense, I think both involves tricking someone, right? So, Devan, I hope you are getting. Sadness is fine, but it's not that impactful because hornswaggling and behaving as a sycophant is somewhat similar in the deeper sense. Okay.
Actually, what I was trying to connect is like hornswoggle is a verb and sycophants is a noun, right? So someone who does
Okay.
like hornswoggling is a uh, like extreme sycophant.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, Devan. I think I didn't read the sentence well. Nowadays, people have generalized. Yeah, I think it's fine, Devan. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. I didn't read the sentence in a proper way. So sorry for that. And I think it's making perfect sense, Devan. Okay. So, and a very
Yes.
beautiful sentence has been framed. So, good job. Okay. So, I think Anirudh has come up with a sentence which says, in the corporate world, we often find a few employees. Okay, Anirudh, I think you can remove the article A, right? Find few employees who sycophantically flatter their seniors in order to secure promotions. Okay, Anirudh, I think the sentence is just conveying the meaning of sycophant in a much better way. But I think you can use the word in some different context as well, right? So, I'm expecting much more from you, Anirudh. Okay. So I think yeah, Kittu ma'am has come up with a sentence which says every evening the clubhouse fills with a joyful cacophony of children laughing, shouting, and running around together. Okay, ma'am, I think it's a wonderful sentence, and the tricolon which you have used, that is laughing, shouting, and running, is making your sentence much more impactful. But due to some cultural barrier, I think I'm not able to get the meaning of the word clubhouse. So I think it may be used in some particular cultural context. So the rest is really fine, ma'am. I think the sentence is really impactful. So good one. I think Kitum has come up with another sentence which says, "My colleague often acts like a sycophant, sorry, always trying to impress the boss with unnecessary praise instead of focusing on real work." Yeah, ma'am. I think it's a very beautiful sentence using the word sycophant in the right sense. So good one, ma'am. Okay, I can't see any grammatical error in this, so it's a good one. So what about others? I think if those were the sentences using the word sycophant, we can move on to our last word for the day. So yeah, here I am with the last word, that is vitriol. Okay. I hope you guys can see the cue card which contains the last word for the day, which is vitriol. I think the meaning is really simple, which means to criticize someone bitterly. Okay. So the word is vitriol, which means to criticize someone in a bitter manner. Okay. So I'm eagerly waiting for your sentences, guys. So this is the last word. So if you are interested, you can bring in all the words which we learned today into a single sentence as well. So it's left to you. Try to be as creative as possible. So just type out your sentences, guys. I'm waiting for them.
Go on. I have written down on.
I think the sentence is using the word sycophant, right? So I think you are also a sycophant, but you do not know it. Okay.
You know the meaning of this word?
Sorry, who is this? Can you please come again? I wasn't able to get. Okay,
Anyway,
it's Basak. Okay. You wanted the meaning of which word? Basak. Okay.
I have written down. See,
Okay. Basak, I think in this session, I'll be sharing the words. Okay. You just need to use those words in a sentence of your own. Okay. So that's how the session goes. Okay. So you can use the words which I have shared today. You'll be able to see them as images. Okay. And frame a sentence of your own. Okay.
okay,
So yeah, that's how the
okay, go
sentence
on.
the session goes. Okay. Yeah. I think Divine has come up with a sentence. Yeah, I have read it. Okay. So Divine, I think it's a decent one. So I hope it's not a taunt to me, right, Divine? So it's a good one, Divine. Okay. So Ram has come up with a sentence which says, "Now I am not getting any vitriol for Gurbani." Okay. Is Ram in the VC? Okay, Ram is not in the VC. Okay, I'll have to type out. So I will do that later. Okay. So yeah, what about others? I think no one in the VC has framed sentences using the word vitriol, right? Yeah, I think Gurbani has joined the VC. Yeah, Gurbani, just a second. I'll read your sentence. During one debate, Ram tried come with vitriol behavior. Okay. Ram tried to come, okay? Add to before the word come. Gurbani was so calm, she didn't get. Okay. By BT, you wanted to say but, right? Yeah. Yeah, Gurbani, I think the rest is fine. And the right usage of the word has been made. So good one, Gurbani. So Ram says Trump government loves sycophant. I think it's the sad reality. So it's a good one. So Akash says, I react with vitriol if someone wakes me up abruptly. Akash, it's a wonderful sentence, which is making the right usage of the word vitriol as well. So good one, Akash. Okay. What about others? Okay, Ram is in the VC. Just a minute, Ram. I'll read your sentence. I think your sentence reads Trump government loves sycophant, right? I think it's a very beautiful sentence, Ram. Okay. So yeah, I think I have read all your sentences. So Divine says, let's vilify someone and become extremely vitriolic because sometimes it's good to go off road in life. Said by my said by my friend, right? Add by, okay? Divine. Okay, I think the sentence is fine, but I think it's quite out of the box or out of the box sentence. It's not generally acceptable by people, but I respect your opinion. So a decent one, Divine. Okay. So what about others? The word is vitriol.
I think this word is derived from vilify, you know, to criticize someone by writing or by speaking. Vilify to vitriol.
I think vilify
Am I
means to
correct?
defame someone, right?
Yeah, by writing or speaking, I think.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know the origin of the words because it's a foreign language to me. Okay, so sorry, Divine. But yeah, it may be. I don't know. So yeah, Gurbani, thank you for your feedback and thank you for participating in the session. So Ram has come up with a sentence which says, "Insecure people vitriol others to get pleasure." Okay. Ram, I think vitriol. Instead of you in others, I think you need to remove the word apostrophe. I think there's no need of apostrophes. Okay. Insecure people vitriol be others. I think you're using the word vitriol in the as a verb, right? Ram, are you there? Hello. I think he's not in the VC. Okay. I think let's move on to the next sentence, which is by Anurag, which says, his recalcitrant attitude and vitriol turned the boardroom discussion into a cacophony. Wow, I think it's a wonderful sentence, Anurag. I think you have used the three words which you learned today, that is recalcitrant, vitriol, and cacophony. So it's a wonderful one, Anurag, I think. So Gurbani says, I will be vitriol if Ram didn't revise geography. Geography marathon, okay. Gurbani is not in the VC, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think those were the sentences, right? Is anyone else still typing the sentence? Like, I think Rain is typing. So after reading out a sentence, I think we can conclude our session for the day. I think Mubin has come up with a sentence which says, the article was written with unnecessary vitriol. I think the sentence is really fine and making the right usage of the word. So good one, Mubin. Okay. Yeah, in the debate, like I think Divine and Ram, I think it's better used as an adjective instead of using it as a noun or verb. Okay. It's a bitter criticism, right? So if criticism is a noun, I think if it's making, if it is saying that the criticism is much more bitter, I think it's better used as an adjective, right? So I think Rain is typing out. So yeah, finally a sentence by Rain which says he got arrested for vitrioling his wife. I think yeah, if you modify, you can use it as a verb as well. I think the sentence by Rain is a visible proof of that. I think it's a right sentence using the word vitrioling in the right sense. So good one, Ryan. I think it's a beautiful sentence. So Akash says, in every movie, villains behave recalcitrantly towards authority. Okay. Yeah, Akash, I think the sentence is making sense. Not in every movie though, but it can be generalized at times. So good one, Akash. Okay. There's nothing problem in the sentence. Okay. On Valentine's Day, couples exchange roses, singles exchange mild things. Okay. I think it's a wonderful sentence by Peace. So yeah, thank you for bringing in the humor piece. Okay. So yeah, I think that was it for today. So I had a wonderful session. So thank you all for participating actively in the session. Yeah, let me close this session. Let me end this session. Sorry.